This one actually, Nsima, you'll love this. So Smokey was just telling me that you and your girl go to the AVN Awards.
Yeah, so
Look at Nsima.
hey, you know, you got to do something that's just for you. You know, the couple's got to have their little holiday. So yeah, Emily and I
could picture Ron standing up, being like, "She got best anal? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding? She got robbed.
She
Holy
phoned it in on that scene.
Oh, it's horrible.
God.
You
That
kidding
was-
me?
I've
What are you guys
seen
thinking?
Better
Oh, God.
effort. No. I know. No, that was just a funny, goofy thing. My girlfriend's really wild. Like she's just funny. She's got a crazy sense of humor. She's really inappropriate. My girlfriend would be the one who would crack a joke at the table that made half the people go, "Oh my God, she just say that?" So she likes that. She likes to kind of edge people a little bit, right?
Yeah.
She likes to be outrageous, and I was a class clown, and she makes me go, "Oh God."
Yeah.
Right. So
This
she's
is a bad combination. It
yeah,
sounds like.
she's great. So I think one time we were just talking about getting away because I always went away for mutant trips, and she's like, "I just want to go away with you," and it was like January, so it's shitty Canadian winter at the time, and I don't know. I think we saw like on the internet that the like AVN Awards, the Vegas Porn Awards was like the Oscars of porn. And I'm like, holy fuck, this is like in 2 weeks. And she's like, let's go to it. I remember it was actually her idea. She's like, let's go to it. That'd be crazy. Let's just go see what it's all about.
I don't think any guy would say no. I think it'd be like, sure.
And I'm
let's go
like,
check
fuck,
it
let's
out.
go. So we booked a room, and it's at the Hard Rock, right? So we booked a room and just go and like hang out for 2 days or 3 days. And it was like, it's just an expo. It's actually remarkably like the Olympia. It's a mini.
In terms of the way people are dressed and
a
stuff
mini
like that.
Olympia,
Yeah.
same amount of skin. A lot of weird fucking people, and then a lot of just normal people, and also really friendly. Like honestly, like everyone is super nice because everyone's just trying to be nice, and they just, no one wants any stress. It's like there's no hostility in that, and it's really interesting. And if you like to people watch, I mean, just sitting at the restaurant, watching everybody walk by, and all the people, and then if you're a little tuned in, you know what's going on, right? Because it's like noon. And a bunch of people come down in an elevator and they're all pulling their suitcases, and they come up and they sit down and they order a bunch of food. And you're like, they all just filmed a scene.
Yeah.
They all just fucked their brains out for 3 hours. And now the crew and
They've been
everyone's
working
down
all
here.
day.
They've been working, and the girls haven't eaten for 12. So they're having the pancakes for sure.
Oh my God.
It's just a funny time. And then the red carpet, like we went to the gym. We usually go to the gym and train. We don't miss workouts. So we take an Uber to the gym and come back. And on Saturday they do the red carpet through to the award show, right? We went to the award show once. It was kind of funny, but it was kind of just a goofy award show, right? So we don't normally even go to that. We just go to the expo one day. And the red carpet's crazy because all the girls are in their crazy dresses and stuff. So some people are just, that's all they're there to people watch, is they're just the red carpet, it's funny. And, but the expo itself is just like people at booths, signing autographs, taking pictures. And then there's another hall that's like all merchandise. That's all it is. So it's just kind of funny. But you run in, I remember the first time we went, I felt I had this moment where I was like, oh, that was awesome. Because, you see a porn star that you're like a fan of, and you're like, okay. So my girlfriend goes, hey, there's that girl that you like. And I was like, oh, okay, let's go meet her. So we go over and we're talking to her, and she's super cool. Because another thing that's funny is if you're just a single dude and you're at the expo, they assume you're a fan. So they're like, hey, and they do the whole thing, right? They flirt with you and do the bullshit because you see them do it. But if you're a couple, they just come out of character. So we get to the front. She's like, oh, how are you guys doing? My feet are fucking killing me. And we're like, oh, how's your weekend been? And she's like, good. I have to go shoot a scene after this. So like, I'm a bit on my feet already. I'm kind of tired. And they just talk normal to you. And it's a bizarre, weird reality they live in. And then we're standing there talking to her. And my girlfriend and her are talking about face creams and makeup, right? And so they're having this conversation. And she seems to really be relieved to be talking to like kind of pretty normal people and not having to put a show on for the fans, right? Yeah. She's like leaning on the table and talking to us. And I look over and there's a guy standing there and he's wearing a Gasp t-shirt.
Wait, pause. I don't get it. Gasp?
Yeah, the clothing,
Oh yeah, bodybuilding. Yeah.
the bodybuilding.
Oh, okay.
He's wearing a Gasp t-shirt, and he's standing there with his phone, and I'm like, this guy's waiting to talk to me. So I turn and I go, how's it going? And he goes, Ron Partlow? And I go, yeah. And he goes, oh man, I'm a huge fan. This was back in the piano days. So he goes, oh, I'm a huge fan of you and Rich. I watch all your videos and I watch all your mutant stuff. And I was like, oh man. And then his wife comes in and tells me about how he had this big surgery and he was watching our videos while he was rehabbing, and now he's back to deadlifting. And it was like awesome. I met this like really great fan, you know, and I got a photo with him and everything. And then I walk back up. My girlfriend's still talking to the porn star. I walk back up to the counter and she looks at me. She's like, so you're a big deal.
The porn star,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
And I'm like, yes. Just that little moment. I got to look important in front of, you know, it was just kind of funny. So my girlfriend was just shaking my head. Emily's like, I can't believe you got recognized at the